there anything in the Quran that promises 72 virgins for a holy martyr?
I don't see any evidence in the Quran for the pledge of 72 virgins. This notion of 72 virgins actually comes from a mistranslation, with the real translation being 72 raisins.
And other more modern books distort the scripture even more.
72 raisins?
72 raisins.
72 raisins?
72 raisins.
Raisins?
72 raisins.
These things?
72 raisins.
Why not just go to the grocery store?
Let us listen to the question and to the answer, and we will show you how Muslims play their game always.
A man will have hur, that is beautiful maidens, when he enters paradise. What will a woman get when she enters paradise?
The sister posed a question that when a man enters paradise, he will get hur, that is a beautiful maiden. What will the woman get when she enters paradise? The Quran has mentioned the word hur in no less than 4 different places. It's mentioned in Surah Dukhan, chapter number 44, verse number 54. It's mentioned in Surah Tur, chapter number 52, verse number 20. It's mentioned in Surah Rahman, chapter number 55, verse number 72, as well as in Surah Waqia, chapter number 46, verse number 22. And many of the translations, especially the Urdu translation, have translated the word hur as beautiful maiden. If the word hur means a beautiful maiden, then what will the woman get in paradise? Actually, the word hur is a plural for hawar, which is applicable to the man, and hawar, which is applicable to the woman, and it signifies the characteristic of hawar, which means big, white, beautiful eye. Verse number 54, it's mentioned in Surah Tur, chapter number 52, verse number 20. It's mentioned in Surah Rahman, chapter number 55, verse number 72, as well as in Surah Waqia, chapter number 46, verse number 22. And many of the translations, especially the Urdu translation, have translated the word hur as beautiful maiden. If the word hur means a beautiful maiden, then what will the woman get in paradise? Actually, the word hur is a plural for hawar, which is applicable to the man, and hawar, which is applicable to the woman, and it signifies the characteristic of hawar, which means big, white, beautiful eye, and describes especially the whiteness of the eye. The similar thing is mentioned as azwaj al-mutahharin, many places in the Quran, in Surah Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 25, and Surah Nisa, chapter number 4, verse number 57, it says azwaj al-mutahharatun, which means companions, pairs. So the word hur is rightly translated by Muhammad Asad as spouse, and also by Abdullah Yusuf Ali as companion. So hur actually means a companion or a spouse. It has no gender. For the man, he will get a good lady with big beautiful eyes, and for a woman, she'll get a good man with big beautiful eyes. I hope that answers the question.
This is the chapter he mentioned to us, and as you see, the word hur is in English there. They translate, but they wrote the word as it is, hur. The translation is between the two mark, beautiful fair females. Now according to Mr. Zakir Naik, those beautiful fair females, this is a wrong translation. This is what he said. because he said the word hur does not have a gender, it's plural. It can be for a male, it can be for a female. Now I will show you how the Muslims lie in a very easy way. All what we need to do, we go down in the line and we read one more verse. Allah saying that those hur, they never lose their virginity and they never bleed. And not only that, no man or genie did that to them. No man or genie did have sex with them. So if they are, or they could be male, your God Allah saying no men and genie have sex with them yet? Now this is the verse he was reading from. It says in here, Lam, which means none or no one, yatmuthahun, make them lose their virginity and bleed. Insun, which means a human, qablahum, before them, and not even Jan, wala Jan, which means even not even a genie. So no one made them lose their virginity and bleed. Yatmuthahunna mean bleed from the ins, which means from the human, and from the genie. If we go to the translation, if we go to Bictal translation, you will see it says clearly in here that those hur who will be given to the Muslims, whom neither a man or a genie have touched before. What touch mean in here? They are not translating a very good translation. The touch in here, it's what the Arabic word saying here, yatmuthahun, which mean make them bleed. Imagine how awful is the Quran. You know, no one screw them. Let us make it clear. No one screw them and make them lose virginity and bleed. And we will prove that the word yatmuthahun mean bleeding from sex. This is their Islamic website, Zakir website, and this is their dictionary. This is coming from 8 Islamic dictionaries. This is what the word tamth mean. It is bleeding. It can be having your period if you are a woman, or it can be a bleeding from sex. So when they say nobody make them in tamth, which means nobody made them lose their virginity, because you are doing it to them. It's not happening in a natural way like the period. You are doing that to them, which means you are causing the women to bleed. Where that is going to happen, or when it's going to happen, it is when a lady or a girl, she lose her virginity. So the God of Islam is promising the Muslims. So the God of Islam, when he said to them that, you know what, those never before been touched by a man or a genie. No man before you touched them, and not even a genie, and none of them made them lose their virginity and bleed. This is a very clear evidence that those are women, not men. So if you know Zakir Naik, tell him that you've been exposed and you are a big fat liar, but nothing is strange. You are just a Muslim. And the Muslim, he have to lie. Because if you don't lie, you are no more Muslim.